Let's welcome back to the show DHS Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin. Secretary, this is outrageous. What's your reaction? Because this is JB Pritzker. You guys have pointed out under JB Pritzker, Chicago's murder rate is 330% higher than the national average. And, you guys are really trying to catch the bad guys. Can you talk to us about all this?
So JB Pritzker is trying to say he's going to prosecute our law enforcement for enforcing the rule of law, which he refuses to do in his own state. We've seen that there's MS-13 gang members, child pedophiles, vicious criminals who have terrorized Chicago and Illinois streets. He refuses to do his job and clean up those streets. And so we've done it for him and will continue to do it for him. But let's keep in mind, let's set the scene, Liz. He's giving this interview just hours after we released the reports that there are bounties on our ICE law enforcement's heads, bounties from vicious gangs out of Mexico, from cartels, criminal rings who are waging war against our law enforcement. Any leader, any American leader, whether it be state or local, should be condemning this, should be saying that this is American law enforcement and there is absolutely no place for cartels or foreign terrorist networks to go after our law enforcement. That's not a partisan issue. That should be an American issue. Yeah,
I mean, the House and the Senate should take this up. Democrats should be against this because what you're talking about are federal workers with bounties on their head by a foreign cartel in a foreign nation. I mean, this is a period of normalizing what's abnormal, crime. We've been living through that under the Biden White House. I mean, this is about stopping crime on American streets. And by the way, National Guard members, ICE agents, I don't think they're getting paid during the shutdown, right?
No, they're absolutely not getting paid. So exactly, Liz, as they're facing 1,000% increase in assaults against them, we just saw a terrorist attack against our ICE law enforcement out of Dallas. We're seeing continual violence against them in Portland and Chicago. We're seeing these illegal aliens using vehicles against our law enforcement as weapons. We're seeing smears from the media and lies. And of course, now we're seeing the conduct from JB Pritzker, from the mayor of Chicago, Brandon Johnson, and other of these sanctuary city politicians who continue to dehumanize and vilify our law enforcement, now claiming that they're going to prosecute them for doing their jobs, for carrying out the rule of law. But these brave men and women, they're going to continue to do the job. They're not going to bow to these sanctuary city politicians. They're not going to bend the knee to these cartels. We will continue to enforce the rule of law.
Well, what are you going to do about Los Angeles County voting in a state of, rather approving a state of emergency, where actually that lets basically taxpayers there are going to be funding and giving money to illegal aliens, including possibly criminal illegal aliens? What's going to be done about that, LA County declaring a state of emergency to fight against ICE?
Well, this is just more politics ahead of public safety. We see it time and time again. These far-left politicians giving money to illegal aliens while their American citizens suffer. But as far as operationally and what our ICE and CBP law enforcement will do on the ground, this operationally doesn't change anything. We will continue to arrest the worst of the worst out of Los Angeles without the help of California Governor Gavin Newsom or Mayor Bass there. We've seen 5,000 arrests there so far, and we will keep it coming.
Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin, thanks for being with us tonight. We appreciate you.